What's going on, y'all? I just want to take a moment to thank you all so much for watching our videos and for commenting. Y'all have no idea how much a lot of these comments that are coming in mean to us. It really helps us, gives us energy, makes us feel positive about the whole situation. We try to push through and keep making these videos because we feel like we've got a message that we want to put out there to everybody, and we feel like we have something to offer to help. We bring a new flavor or variety of how things are done as opposed to the way others have done it. And so we want to keep on bringing this stuff out to you, but sometimes it can be very discouraging. So it helps a lot when we get these wonderful comments that come in, and we wanted to take a moment to thank y'all. So first and foremost, I want to take a moment to thank Douglas. Now this goes two ways. Douglas, there are two Douglases that I want to thank. The first one I'm going to thank though, Douglas comes and he leaves a comment on every video, whether it's just simply good morning David and Tanya or having some input or something to add. It makes my day. It makes Tanya's day. We're always happy to see Douglas's greeting there. It's great. It's heartwarming. Douglas, we're so thankful that you're here to watch our videos. And the other Douglas, my Uncle Doug, he doesn't leave a comment for reasons. It's understandable, but he's been watching every video, and it's so awesome that he's watching these videos and that he cares so much, because when I was a little boy and I looked up to my Uncle Doug, he was the world to me. And so now he's turning around and he's watching all of our videos, and it's like he's up on everything that we've got going on, and just that right there makes it enough for it to be worth it, to keep making these videos, just for Uncle Doug to be able to know what we're going through. And there's a lot of other people that comment, and I'm going to try to really touch on everybody that does, because they really do mean a lot. Felix from Happy Place Camping has got some of the best, most detailed comments ever. I've talked about their channel before, Felix and Jesse. They've built out their own, they basically made their own RV. They took a cargo trailer and they went out there and they made an RV. They've since rebuilt it and made it even cooler because they used it for so many years and realized there's things they'd like to improve. Felix comes and watches a lot of our videos, and she leaves some amazing detailed comments, and I'm so appreciative of that. I've known Felix for several years now. We've bounced different ideas off each other, given critiques to each other, and so I am so thankful that she's still watching our videos, and it means a lot to me. I actually had reached out to her and asked, like, what could we try to focus on while we're in Maine to give her some viewing enjoyment, because I knew that she wanted to come over here. So we're thankful for Felix and Jesse. Sean and Angie from Our Vision Nomadic Living. They're somebody that I don't know how I've gotten their attention, but they enjoy watching our videos and they keep coming back, and it's great having that connection with them. They're a friendship that's been developed that I really appreciate. Sean oftentimes comes up with some very detailed explanations and answers to things, and it's great having a friend like that cares so much, and to see his comments show up on the videos really means a lot to me. Some of the newer people that have been following us recently, Teachers on Adventures, have been watching more and more of our videos and leaving us great comments. And they just changed their name, and they're doing a YouTube thing as well, which, like I said, they're a little bit newer to me, so I haven't had a chance to really dig into their content yet. But now they are Traveling on Adventures. They just changed their YouTube name. But we appreciate y'all coming by and leaving comments for us. I mean, these comments, you guys have no idea. That's what I'm trying to convey to you, and I may not be doing the best job. These comments can totally lift our spirits out of the dumps. Because sometimes we get down in the dumps. It could be for various reasons why we're down in the dumps. It could be external sensor errors on an automatic leveling system. It could be a bad day at work. Maybe even a little disagreement amongst the family members. These kinds of things can kind of put us down in the dumps. And sometimes these things even get me to the point where I'm thinking, is this it? Is this the end? Am I going to just stop making videos? Is that the end? And it's coming to the point now where it's y'all that are lifting our spirits up out of those dumps and keeping us going. And we so appreciate that. Somebody popped in yesterday and left a comment that I have no idea who they are. They stated they've been watching us for a long time. Their name showing up is Adrian, I believe. And they left just this amazing comment that just really lifted me up. And it was great. And this kind of the reason why it's like, you know what? I wanted to take a moment to turn this around and thank y'all so much for all that you guys do. Watching our videos is making a huge difference in our lives. And we want to share that back with y'all. And Adrian's comment also brought about an interesting discussion amongst Tanya and I about the commercialization of the YouTubers. And so I wanted to maybe turn this question back to y'all and ask y'all a question. So let's talk about the commercialization of YouTube videos. Now, obviously, if I'm making these videos, I've always had kind of the desire of, hey, we could be YouTubers and make a living doing this. And that's still there, that's in the back of our minds. Seeing though how much money is actually made, it's not as lucrative as one had hoped. It still there can provide some money, and it can be really useful and helpful to somebody that wants to do this stuff. And sure, I would still love to be that person. That would be great. However, I am seeing a huge quality in the fact of not bending to certain brands, whereas other people are like receiving money, they're receiving funds to talk about a product. And I don't say that that's bad, because in my opinion, there's been some great products that we've learned about, like the electric bikes. There's a lot of people that watch YouTube videos that now are enjoying electric bikes, and it is a great brand, and we appreciate that. It was kind of a twofold for us as we saw the videos on YouTube, and then we actually had a friend who was a YouTuber let us ride his, and we're like, hey, this is a really great bike and a great product, and we got to experience the customer service, and we liked it. We liked it, and now I sound like a commercialized video, don't I? But at the same time, there is a value and a quality to somebody that's not being paid for by those brands to say those things, to be able to bring up the negatives. You know, if somebody was paying me to talk about a product and then they don't want me to tell you something that's bad about it, I don't like that. I want to be able to provide the bad to you, like with our auto leveling system. Is Lippert a good company? Do they do a lot of great things and make a lot of awesome products and do trainings that are really excellent and serve the community through the SERV serve function that they're doing, where they get out there and give back to the community? Lippert does all kinds of amazing, great things. But that doesn't mean that they do everything perfect. They have problems. And that's where I think that there's value in sharing that kind of stuff with y'all. You know, for the Blackstone, Tanya's like, hey, we've got a Blackstone. We're out there cooking with the Blackstone, saying, well, that's what we bought with our own money. I will tell you that it seems to rust really fast. Am I the best at preventing rust? No, I probably could have done a much better job of preventing rust. I still felt it rusted way quicker than it should have. There's the negative side. Do I still cook with it and love it? Yes, I do. I like being able to share that stuff with you. And that was something that was brought up by Adrian when they left their wonderful comment, that we didn't feel very commercialized, that we were more honest and straightforward. And so I want to toss this back to y'all. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. Do you find value in somebody that's not going to be doing paid promotion level stuff? I'm starting to see the value in that. Now, I have said, you know, if you're interested in 1,000 Trails and you want to talk more about it, to go to our website, rvfamily.life/contact us, and let's talk about it. But I'm not going to just straight up sell you a 1,000 Trails membership. I can't even do that. What I would do is refer you over to a salesperson. But I want to make sure it's right for you, because there are many use cases where people have bought 1,000 Trails memberships, and I don't think it was the right fit for them. And I would want to be straight up and honest with you so that you know whether or not that's the right fit. Because I don't want somebody to go down and make a bad choice. That's honesty. I do not want somebody to make the wrong choice. There are people that want to get into this lifestyle. It's probably not right for them yet. And even there's people that look at this lifestyle and they're like, okay, now everybody tell me how I can get an online job so that I can go live this lifestyle. At some point, people are going to start asking me, well, what do you do so that you can afford this lifestyle? This was not something where I just went and signed a dotted line and applied for something. This was a 13-year process to get from being a restaurant manager to now being in an IT field where I'm capable of working remotely and somewhat autonomously apart from the rest of my crew. That's not something you're just gonna flip a switch, sign an application, and start doing. There are cases where people can find the job and start doing that, but it's not gonna work for everybody. So, honesty. Let's keep it honest. That's what I'm thinking. But I really do want to know what y'all think. If all of a sudden I were to have a video that was a paid promotion where somebody sent me a product and gave me some money to talk about that product, would y'all feel that I've sold out? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Okay? I'm serious. I really want to know what your opinions are on this. I know I've talked with Sean from Our Vision Nomadic Living about the electric bikes. He's got photos of his bikes and his dog on their official site. But that's just him, like he loves giving back to that community because it's a good product. That he had mentioned, he would have loved it if they would have given him a free bike to test out when the new 3.0s came out. I know the feeling, but if we did that, would you feel less about us? So, there you go. There's your call to action. Let us know in the comments, please, what you think about paid promotions and people doing the YouTube videos and talking to you about a product. And let's circle back to how this video started. And I want to thank y'all once again for the comments that you leave. If I've missed anybody, I am truly sorry. And I'll probably try to do another one of these videos and get back to you on those comments. But a lot of you, the ones that I've specifically mentioned, and anybody that leaves us positive, uplifting comments, you make our day. You are our fuel and our energy that gets us through this to keep making these videos. Because I could stop at any point, I suppose. Now, I've got some other driving factors to why I keep doing this, but y'all keep us going, and we appreciate y'all for it. So thank y'all so much for watching. Remember that life happens. Don't let it stop you. Stay fresh, cheese bags.